Hey guys, welcome back to VLR, Virtue's Last Reward. Okay, we were trying to figure out what to do with the second word, and we were writing shit out that wasn't working. We were getting really frustrated. We don't know what we needed, what we were missing. To be perfectly honest, we looked it up, and I
feel vindicated because this is a real leap of logic type of puzzle.
Don't know how you'd make this connection.
I really don't get me wrong. I think it's actually pretty interesting, and we'll walk you through the steps of it. But oh boy, is this not something that my brain would have produced.
No.
So anyway, we looked it up. I'm just gonna walk you through the instructions. We haven't actually done any of them, so hopefully this works.
Yeah, we read it and we're like, how? Okay. How do you do, how would you make that connection? But anyway,
so the answer is you're supposed to get this sheet. The reason that you can remove this sheet is because you're supposed to look at the sheet. Remember earlier I said, kind of jokingly in the last episode, if you can still interact with something, that means you're not done with it. And
yes.
That is a rule in this game, is if a puzzle doesn't tell you you are done with this, you can't do it, that means there's some added thing.
Yes.
What we didn't realize is that there's a couple more pieces in this room that are still active. So,
right.
Okay.
And we were assuming maybe we take the sheet and we wash it again, or we put it on the mirror or something, or use it to wash the mirror. I think we did that in the episode. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm just summarizing from last time. Yeah.
So, how this works is on this grid, this is the same grid as the grid with the pill icons. And you're supposed to see the 4 blocked, icons on the piece of fabric.
4 or 5, yeah.
Then look at this and say, what does it cover? Which is 1 yellow, 2 blue, a red, and another yellow. So that's 2 yellow, 2 blue, 1 red. Okay, so knowing that, you come over here and you can still interact with this.
Yep.
And it's 2 blue, 2 yellow, 1 red, which should... Alright, there we go. It opens up a different drawer, which is that drawer.
Yep. Awesome.
God damn.
Unlocked.
Huh. Why'd the left drawer open?
There's something in there.
Hey, look!
And it's another sheet.
Another sheet. So
yes,
that's the other reason that you can remove the sheet, is because you want to replace it with this sheet.
Different clean sheet on. Put that one down. We're going to scan that.
Let's just put this in here too. Cool.
Yep.
Alright, let's use the scanner.
Yep. Are you going to go in order of number?
I mean, yes.
Well, yeah, cool. Awesome.
No, Allison, we've gotten this far.
We're going backwards.
1.
Yeah.
2. 3. 4, and it spells found. Okay.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, no, I would not have figured that out.
No, me neither. But
which is it is what it is.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah. So I did it.
Nice. Good job.
Seems you figured it out. The screen's showing something again.
Actually, what you missed, you saw it once, but you didn't see it for the other one. For everything that you could still interact with, but you'd already used, Phi or Tenmyoji would be like, why are you still messing with this? And Sigmund would be like, I know, but give me a sec.
Yeah.
Which I think is supposed to be confirmation that you're on the right track.
Right.
Yeah. All right, blue password.
Blue, excellent.
Let me go ahead and click on that and take a picture.
Awesome.
Oh, it's a bunch of suns. Actually, I'm going to just memorize this one because it's all suns, and we need to go submit it first.
Sun.
Sun.
Different now. The symbols changed and they moved around.
Well, it's probably related to the safe somehow. Can you remember this, Sigma?
Leave it to me. All right.
I like how in-universe Sigma's file archive is just his photographic memory.
Yeah,
I just think it's a kind of neat little thing that they've done.
I saw a safe like this in the AB room.
Yeah, Sigma and I saw one just like it.
So do you think it opens the same way?
Try it and find out.
All right.
All right. Sun. Okay.
Wanna soak up the sun. It took a second there. Get me out of this warehouse. It's real dark. Anyway. Well done.
It didn't rhyme with sun.
No, it didn't.
Have to dock you points.
It's fine. I had to make it work with the syllables. Well done.
Good work.
I hate his voice. I feel
it's okay. We're almost done.
I'm doing a really bad job with it. I feel like that's why I'm mad.
You're fine,
Thanks.
Allison. It's fine.
I'm being really critical of myself.
It's fine. All right, this is a moon.
Okay.
This is a star, and this is also a moon. There we go.
Good job, Sigma's brain.
Yeah.
Which was our phone.
It's my phone. All right.
Oh. Looks like it'll open up with that other password too. Yeah, no shit. We just did that.
Seems like it.
There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. First, we've got
A map.
a map. It says floor A.
You can take a close look at it later. There's still more stuff in there. Why don't you get the rest of it out first?
Right. Next, we've got a card. 2 cards, actually.
Yeah.
Index room.
AB room.
These must be rooms. AB room.
See, they got Ambidex room right there.
That was horrible.
It was great. You're doing great, Allison.
Thanks.
You're doing good. Yeah, you're probably right.
Then we should use these to open the AB rooms. Yeah. Oh, but how are we supposed to get back to the warehouse? I forgot that was me.
It's alright. You've been through a lot. This room has been a lot for you, and I appreciate that.
For some reason, this has just been really taxing on my brain. That's where all the AB rooms are. We can go back the way we came, but the door's locked.
I think the answer to that is in the safe. See, read this note.
Oh.
Alright. Here are a few more rules for you. I'm not going to read this again.
Yeah,
We've already seen this.
Yes,
okay,
yes,
there we
yes.
go.
Interesting. So it says that once we get out of here, we'll be able to head back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
There's another piece of paper in here. It looks like part of a newspaper. Why would someone put a newspaper in here?
Radical 6.
Yeah, Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. Radical 6 virus, the WHO confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate. So I'm suspecting, like, what the point of us being here is that we're trying to find a cure for Radical 6.
It's possible.
And we're put into this, like, strategic loop of time, somehow, which might be on the moon, I guess. Whatever. Like, we are quarantined in here, and the ultimate goal is for us to come up with a cure for Radical 6.
Do you think we're on the moon because of the lunar eclipse stuff, or?
Well, wasn't there a thing about us being on a base? Like,
yeah, I
showing
mean,
that we were like there was an explosion.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and the lunar stuff. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. That I pulled that out slightly out of the air, but
that's totally fair. There have been moon-themed things.
Yes.
Primarily around the lunar eclipse.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, so that's just my suspicion right now, is that this particular group of people was strategically selected to come up with the cure for Radical 6, unbeknownst to them.
Okay.
So, anyway.
I think that's fair.
That's where I am right now. Yeah. What the hell? What's Radical 6?
Come on, Sigma.
Wait, quarantine? No way.
Look, we can talk about this later. Right now, we need to get out of here as fast as we can.
But...
Forget it! Just do what I tell you to do! The last thing in this safe is probably the key.
So we can finally get out of here?
She's nodding.
Cool. Found the key.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's get out of here.
See, this one lets me walk around after solving the thing, unlike the crew quarters.
Yeah.
Alright,
Look at that.
there we go.
Anyway. The thing that keeps the door locked, you know, like a lock. It says lock. Alright, here we go. Okay.
Yup.
3, 2, 1.
He just always does it.
Does that every time.
Oh, Sigma.
He's so dramatic.
Siggy.
He's very, I don't know, specific with his behaviors.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is that. Oh, Sigma.
Oh my god. Alright. We're going this way.
I think
Who
this
we
is
can
to
meet
the
up with?
elevator.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Another elevator, huh?
You think this actually works?
Dunno. Only one way to find out, though.
Hey, someone's coming.
That was quite a turnaround.
I know.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Luna, Clover, and Kay.
And also the
Yeah.
other three.
With Dio, Quark, and Alice tagging along, looks like.
We got here first.
Yeah. We beat you
Which
guys.
is silly because we took way too long trying to figure out the dang.
Yeah. What's going on here?
We really wanted that gold, folder,
We
man.
bumped into them a little while ago.
We also
Who'd have thought we'd bump into you too?
do need to spend some time looking at this at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd hold off for a little bit
Yeah.
because, as people in the comments have brought up, and they're right, there's some spoilers in there.
That's fair.
They're not in-game spoilers, but they're things that we might want to get a bit farther with everybody before we look at.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Also, I think it was brought up that Clover's smile is a weird glitch. She's not supposed to be smiling.
I don't
all
know
the
if that's
time.
true.
I don't know.
Because that's been true in every version of this game, to the point where it's if it was a glitch at some point, it's never been patched.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
it's
Oh,
now
okay.
it's now intentional.
Okay.
Let me see the map.
Oh, sure. Just gonna
We know
track
this.
out where they
We know
went.
this.
Yep. Everyone ends up in the same spot.
Yup.
Yes, sir.
And then it's gonna show again from the cyan door, which we've already done in a different timeline, but they don't know that,
Yep.
so that's okay.
Well, technically, Sigma probably does already know that.
He didn't know about Radical 6.
That's fair.
I'd say whatever's going on, Sigma's not on the same page as we are yet.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I get it. All three routes end up here.
That map. It's just like the one we found in the crew quarters.
Crew quarters?
Oh, we found a map like that too. There was one in the lounge.
There's a lounge? Anyway, ours was in the infirmary.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Okay. We'll check out the elevator.
Yup.
Cool. Where's this gonna take us?
You know where. It takes us to the other chromatic doors.
Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same.
That's fine. Yeah.
Now, what we don't know are how many doors are behind these chromatic doors, because if you remember behind the blue door, there was that crank, and that only opened one of 3 doors. So while in the other timeline there was the lab, the infirmary, and the bee garden, there's probably a lot more rooms down here than
This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too.
That's right, yeah.
The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looked like the ones we saw earlier.
Yep. Lock. Huh.
Yeah, Siggy, we know.
Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh, yeah, the time left.
Okay.
Okay. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No, there's voting and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Sigma, where's that note you found?
Right.
Oh? Did it say something like supplementary rules? Because if it did, we have one too. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Yeah, we got one of those. Found it in a safe in the lounge.
Yep. We've got that.
Burn through.
Yep,
There we
yep,
go.
yep. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
Yep.
We found
Yep.
some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here.
have much
Stupid
of a
angry
choice.
mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Okay.
Well, what's it going to be?
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Are you going to go back with...
I'm trying to figure out if there's a normal skip option. Like the normal ass skip until new.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it kind of... I think we got burned last time.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not sure.
Not in any serious way.
Yeah.
But I don't trust it.
Is it still going?
No, it's on auto right now.
Okay.
I want to use it.
Yeah.
Because I like the ability to rush past some stuff.
Move quickly.
And like maybe that's what it does, but it doesn't feel like it.
It's not instilling confidence yet.
Yeah, I mean we can look that up separately.
This is the infirmary then. We were able to walk right in, just like the note said.
That means you can come visit the lounge too. You'd like it, Grandpa. There's lots of alcohol. They've even got some of your favorite.
Oh, well, that sounds great.
Call him
Maybe I'll
Grandpa.
go have a drink later.
I mean, maybe
He has
that's-
exclusively ever called him Grandpa.
That's true.
Yeah. He's never called him anything else.
Which could be like his actual grandpa, or just like
yeah,
you're just calling an old guy that. Yeah.
What the hell, man? How are you so damn calm?
Wait, Grandpa, did Tenmyoji and Quark know each other? Were they actually related?
Yeah, this is basically the same thing.
I was about to ask when something else caught my attention. Someone behind the divider was talking to someone else. Oh. I snuck a look around.
Do you think there's a connection?
I can't be sure yet, but there's no way this is all just coincidence.
Yeah. There's even a 0.
Whatever it is that's going on, we need to get in touch with headquarters, and fast.
Yeah, I agree. They've probably figured out we're gone by now.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll find us?
let's hope so.
How are these two connected?
That's a little different. It's not unexpected, maybe, although we didn't know that Clover and Alice were working together, but
Yeah, I
we
didn't know
definitely
that.
knew they knew each other.
Exactly. We knew they knew each other. We knew that Alice was working like as some sort of covert
Something
like,
or another.
thing. Yeah.
Clearly, Clover is too.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating. Team playing a comedy. Yep.
All right.
And we're back. Cool, cool, cool.
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
Missed you, Zero.
Hi, Zero.
Yawning? Really? You're just a computer.
Yeah,
You
this
don't
is
get tired.
Yeah.
Hey, B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch
Want me
my
to try
mouth
to
if I
just
were you.
skip through? I don't know how.
I mean,
Well, you really need me to spell
you
it
can
out.
click through it, right? Can you just like
Yeah.
like this?
Yep,
Yeah.
I definitely can't do that.
Okay. We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We got some keys, blah blah blah. Yep.
Who goes into what room?
Anybody.
So.
Okay, so we can go into any room.
Yep.
It's fine. We play the game. There's rules, but
Yep.
Zero's not going to explain them yet.
Mm-mm.
And what's the...
The note of the makes sense.
Like hell.
Sorry.
Okay.
K Quark. I guess this is usually you.
Oh yeah,
but
Kate,
yeah.
Quark, and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyoji. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion of who'd go into which door, and Fi and I found ourselves heading into the leftmost room.
Okay, so we're just going with Phi again. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head in too?
I think we have to go with Fi. She's our partner.
That's
She's
right.
our pair.
Yeah.
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Okay. Oh, geez, we gotta vote again, huh?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? This game's got got a time limit too? Hey, what? 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 What the hell? Who is this?
Fuck if I know. Look, it doesn't matter who she is. Just get everybody over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, guys, get over here. We found someone. There's a lady over here. She's unconscious.
So, before I read this, I may have mentioned off, recording that there's something that's just different about the path that we took the first time than the other two times. This is the different thing.
This person's
Yeah,
not there.
Yeah, this is a bit different.
What?
I didn't wait for a response, just turned around and followed Fi into the room. We knelt down next to the woman and turned her over as gently as we could manage. All that greeted us was...
Oh, fuck! Blood. She's covered in blood.
I leaned down to listen to her mouth. Nothing. No breath. With shaking hands, I felt against her neck for a pulse. No movement. Just cold skin.
Fuck.
What the hell were you yelling at? What's going on here?
Is she?
Cork, don't look. Somebody get Cork out of here.
Okay. Come on, Quark.
Then she's...
Yeah. She's not breathing, and I can't find a pulse. Her body's already cold, so I'm guessing she was murdered a while ago.
Murdered?
Does this look like an accident or a suicide to you?
Looks like she was stabbed. Don't see a weapon around here, though. That means either the killer took it with them, or it was part of them.
Part of them?
Well, if someone was strong enough and they had metal hands, then they might be able to stab someone in the heart.
What are you suggesting?
It's just a joke. Don't take it so seriously.
Haha, very funny, Fi.
Whatever. If we examine the wound, we'll probably get a better idea of what the weapon was. Let's get her to the infirmary. She might be old, but she's still a woman. If we're going to do an autopsy, she should have some privacy. Come on, boys, let's go.
Oof.
So
the
10th person.
10th person, the timer is just going, too.
Yeah, we have 2 hours.
Yeah.
Takes 45 minutes to do the ambidex room thing, but like...
We're not in there, so it might just...
Yeah.
If we're all not in there, it'll just default to ally for everybody.
Potentially.
Yeah.
DOK and I gingerly lifted the woman up and carried her to the infirmary. But it is a 10th person. So,
yeah.
So that, you know...
That puts a...
It's no longer a nonary game, I guess.
Right!
Yeah.
It puts a wrench in things. I didn't see a bracelet on her yet, though.
Yeah, it didn't look like it.
So this is just a person. And, like, in the last game, we had just...
3 people.
Around that were dead, that were not
2
part
of
the
the
game.
only 2 people. I was counting Ninth Man.
No, 2 people. Yeah.
Ninth Man might as well have been a random person.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Perhaps he just didn't consider himself one of the boys, or maybe he was. It was something else. But whatever the reason, Tenmyoji only stared.
Oh, fuck.
His whole body was rigid, like a rope pulled almost to its breaking point. But it was his eyes that caught my attention. He wasn't staring at us, not quite. It was more like he was staring towards us, a smoldering spark of something burning silently behind his gaze. It wasn't until we were almost at the infirmary that I realized Tenmyoji hadn't spoken a single word since the moment we'd found the body.
Oh, do you know this person?
I turned to look back at him. He was following us at a distance, his breathing heavy and labored, and his movements slow and shuffling as his body was suddenly made of lead.
Alright. Oh, who is this person? Yeah. Yeah, and Tenmyoji is not happy.
I mean...
Well, not indicating
we don't
anything.
know why,
yeah.
But he's definitely not thrilled about this.
No.
The old woman's body was surprisingly light. Carrying her felt almost like carrying a dry, old piece of wood. We set her down carefully in the infirmary bed, as if we were afraid she might break.
She looks so peaceful. Almost like she's just going to wake up at any minute now.
Yeah, she doesn't have a bracelet.
Nope.
Maybe she didn't suffer much when she died.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I feel a little bad about doing this, but I think we need to examine her.
You mean like an autopsy or something?
I'm just going to have a look at the wound. If we had a coroner, then it would be a different story, but...
Luna?
I was about to say, Luna? Hey!
Luna?
What?
I have a medical license.
You're a nurse?
No.
You're a doctor.
Well, I'm not exactly a coroner.
Interesting. I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover, can you?
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
I always figure that she must look younger than it's always one of these things. It's like Lotus. It was hard to tell that she was like significantly older than the cast.
Right.
I think Luna looks young. Like not crazy young, but like early 20s. Yeah.
Yeah. Like clearly probably went to medical school really young.
Yeah.
And yeah. So cool. Yes. No need to.
Are you really going to perform an autopsy?
I won't really be doing
It's
it.
this machine thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
It's a type of MRI. Interesting.
Yeah, we've used this already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I forgot that that's what the description was for it.
But it's like a little portable. You don't have to go
portable MRI.
into the thing. You just kind of like beep.
Yes, the not so distant future. So
I will say what I do love about this game, and we've used the infirmary twice in 2 different timelines, but I love that they reuse rooms. That it's like you don't just use the puzzle room and you're done with it. It's like it is a physical location that you can utilize.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah.
So you think you can use it to perform some kind of autopsy?
Yes, I think I should be able to manage that.
Okay.
Thanks, Luna.
Thank you, Luna.
Luna ran the scanner over the body, then turned back to the terminal. The display filled up with text, most of it rather technical. Sex, female. Estimated age, 65 to 75 years. Diagnosis, deceased.
Yes.
Cause of death, exsanguination. Estimated time of death, 3 to 4 hours. Damage trajectory, weapon entered through fourth intercostal piercing heart. Wound characteristics. It was clean, continuous, 1 sharp, 1 blunt.
Oh.
And based on the characteristics described above, there's a 95% chance that the wound was caused by a sharp, single-bladed instrument.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't really get it. What's it mean by instrument? Was she stabbed with the clarinet or something?
Sigma, get out!
Come on, you're you're a fucking grad student.
Get out!
Like,
It means a tool of some sort. A knife, probably.
In other words, she was stabbed in the heart, right?
Yes.
Well, I suppose that clears me of suspicion.
I mean, it's at least it wasn't blunt, like a blunt
it
instrument.
wasn't your fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very anime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, but no.
Why? Please, don't tell me you think my hand can somehow turn into a knife.
I told you that was a joke.
Then why am I still a suspect?
We found the old lady in one of the AB rooms, specifically the one farthest to the left. Before we went in there, only 2 other people had been in that room. You and Clover. Only one of you was conscious.
Phi, please, stop joking around. I assure you, there was no one else in that room besides Clover when I woke up. She must have been put there later.
But the door was locked, right? I don't think anyone could have gotten in without the key.
Perhaps, but there was a hatch on the ceiling, remember?
Yes, there was. But Zero said he'd locked all the hatches.
Zero said that. Well, if he was telling the truth, nobody could have gotten in. Nobody could have gotten in there after you 2 left. Which means
You fucking bastard! Why'd you kill her, Kay? I knew it. You're him, aren't you? You're the real Zero.
Wait a minute, please. Just calm down. You aren't making sense. Let's suppose I am Zero. Why would I do something that would obviously cast suspicion on me?
Well, because you figured we'd think that. And you'd throw us off the trail by doing the exact opposite.
That's not a logical argument.
that's bullshit.
I know, the way Kay talks is just so funny to me. Because,
I
like,
love it.
it's very patient, very calm, but there's just this slight edge of, like...
Yeah, of, like, just shade
yeah,
underneath
just
it
like,
all, too.
Yeah.
Still, you do have at least half a point. Your argument doesn't confirm my guilt, but it does show us where we should be looking. The real Zero.
Mm-hmm.
The person who brought us here is likely the person who murdered that woman. Doesn't that seem like the most reasonable answer?
I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. If Zero was the murderer, then they could open anything they wanted to. I mean, didn't Zero say something about that?
I live in the master computer. That means all the electronic doors in this whole warren are under my control.
Exactly. Also, consider this. If the murderer isn't Zero...
That's the fundamental difference between 999 and VLR. Not the, but a fundamental difference.
Yeah.
Which is in 999, because Akane and Aoi were in the game.
Right.
And there wasn't any, remote control that they could use. Everything had to be automated.
Right.
There was no interference that they could do. They couldn't press a button and open a door.
Right.
They had to actually when Aoi was trying to brute force his way through certain doors, he had to actually use the dang bracelets that did that.
Right. They had to actually play through the game with it.
Exactly.
Whereas in this case,
we don't know about Zero, but Zero the Third at least has absolute control.
Can do it whatever they want. Yeah, exactly.
Which makes us assume that whoever is Zero or whatever is Zero, they also have that level of control.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which also seems to imply that, I know we were saying before that Zero is likely one of us, but if Zero is one of us, and, the real Zero, and killed this person, who would have done it and when? If everyone
and
was...
for what purpose?
And for what purpose, exactly. So that just, puts a wrench in things.
Yeah.
So...
Because it's also worth noting, while Zero the Third has a lot of power, they don't, so far as we can tell, have any sort of physical manifestation.
No.
There's not a murder bunny hopping around that can kill people, so it would have to be a person that did this.
Exactly.
Or K. We don't know if K's
Yeah.
Why would the AI Zero stay silent? He told us that his job was to make sure the game ran smoothly, but now the unexpected has happened. And he says nothing.
That's a very good point.
That is also a good point. Yep.
Why would he do that? If he can see everything we do, then he must know who killed the old woman.
Which means it's part of the game. Yeah.
But it wasn't in the other path.
That's true.
So what makes that different?
Fuck.
If this person dying is Zero's plan, then why didn't it happen?
Right. That's so weird.
This is why I wanted to go back earlier.
Yeah,
I just
this is smart. Yeah.
So why has he kept his silence? The answer is simple. The murderer is Zero. Or rather, Zero Senior, I suppose you could say. He likely ordered Zero Junior, the AI, to keep his identity hidden. If Zero Junior told us about the murder, then Zero Senior's identity would be compromised. There is something else to consider as well. Perhaps this murder was not unexpected. Zero Senior murdered her, just as planned. Death is only another part of the game.
Killing someone is just part of a game to him?
This also does something that we actively said was missing in the other timeline, which is, now there are stakes.
Right. I was actually going to say that earlier. Yeah, it's there are definitely stakes now. Yeah.
If people can die, then that changes the nature of the game.
Yep.
And I mean, you could die in the other one, but nobody had.
Right.
Which makes it purely theoretical.
Mm-hmm. And in this case, this body could also be a plant, to instill a sense of danger into us,
Although they do
way.
seem to be dead.
Yes.
Regardless whether they're a plant or not,
it's
a dead person.
It's a dead person.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That was apparently killed by a stab wound to the heart 3 to 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
They were, at least according to the medical equipment, they were murdered.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also, whoever this person is, they spooked Tenmyoji, so that's, something interesting too.
Mm-hmm. Which
Well,
I want to get into.
There's no way to know for sure, but I would assume so.
Oh.
10 minutes remain until candidates game polling closes.
Oh, right, because we all opened the doors.
Yeah.
So the 45 minutes were ticking away.
Yep.
All
That's what I said earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're supposed to vote.
I thought you meant the 2 hours. No, you're right. The 45 minutes have been ticking away.
Yeah, the AV rooms.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Whoa, what was that?
I don't know.
Well, one thing's for sure.
And that is...
If we don't go vote, something bad's going to happen.
We're all going to ally.
I was about to say, not true,
That
actually.
is super... That's
You see? Just as I said, Zero Junior ensures the game continues, even though someone has died. All of this is part of Zero Senior's plan.
Let's get back to the warehouse. If we all head to the AB rooms, maybe we'll see Zero Junior. After all, he told us he'd give us specifics once we gone in.
Yeah.
This also leaves, like, last time though we had a full 45 minutes in the AB room, which gave us like the time to have those weird flashbacks and the time to like.
And now we don't have that.
Yeah, I don't even know if we're gonna get the apple and banana prisoner's dilemma.
They're just gonna go in and say vote.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume we're gonna have just enough time for apple and banana, but let's see.
Yeah, we're really going in there.
There was a dead person in there.
I kind of don't want to. I mean, there was a dead lady in there just a few minutes ago.
What? Are you worried there's a ghost or something?
No, of course not. It's just... Doesn't it bother you?
Nope. I don't believe in ghosts. I feel bad that she died, of course. But there's not really anything I can do about that, is there?
Damn, you're pretty cold, you know that?
I prefer bold, but whatever. Just don't let emotions get in the way.
That's pretty much the definition of cold.
Anyway, let's go. Looks like the others have already gone in.
Fine. I know what Sigma means though. Like,
going
into a room where there was a dead person there a couple minutes ago.
There's definitely blood still on the floor.
That'll make you uncomfortable.
No,
Yeah. No, I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want to go in either. So, what is it? You find a ghost or something?
No. Look at the screen. There's something there.
The screen? Okay. Start. Yeah. We just fucking did it.
Yep.
Cool.
And there it goes.
Awesome. And there goes the door.
Yep.
Hello.
Hooray! Everybody's finally here!
Yeah, so you really are chill with this, Zero.
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
So have we. We've got some questions for you, Zero. Who was that old one?
Ugh! Will all of you please stop bombarding me with questions?
All?
The other people in the other rooms are asking me stuff just like you are, Siggy. I guess you probably can't hear them since these rooms are completely soundproof, but B.O. is especially loud. Real B.O., I need you to shut up. There isn't much time. I gotta hurry and explain all this stuff, or the game will end before I'm done.
I love Zero.
I love their voice.
So, no more questions from now on. No answers for anybody, okay? You just have to wait. Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight
I'm
each
just gonna skip.
so
That's fine.
without-
Is he saying the same thing, but in a different way?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, after all.
Yeah, it's the whole, he plants the idea of an enemy in our head,
First, I want everybody to
and
focus.
he's explaining that,
You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you? All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
I haven't heard options before.
Options is great.
That was really good.
I like options.
Yep.
Depending on what you pick. It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow.
All right.
Wait a second. So, I took a picture last time to see who allied and betrayed.
Yep. That is useful information.
I am going to look at that
Sorry,
again.
I'm still... Yes, we know. It's the serves them right option and the why even bother option. Thank you. Thank you, Zero. You're taking up all of our 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, then I think that about does it. Well, it'll just have
Yeah,
to
okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. Hey, wait.
We may need to hear the apple and banana talk.
Yes.
I need you to shut up, Zero.
Ooh, 1 minute.
Oh, no apple and banana
We're not
talk.
getting that.
We're going in.
This is fascinating.
It's time for me to be hopping. See you later. Have a nice trauma.
Awesome.
Have a nice trauma.
We don't have time to talk about the rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I love it. No apple and banana. Rock, paper, scissors.
We're just gonna rock, paper, scissors?
We have to decide who's gonna press the button.
And you think that's a good way to
So
decide?
why'd you let us push the button in the last
Yeah,
timeline?
she just
Now-
said push it.
Yeah, now she's like, I might want to push the button.
Yeah.
Just shut up and do it.
Oh, because if
1,
she gets it, she's
2,
just gonna betray.
3.
Oh, we owed
fuck.
scissors.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was wrong. We covered her.
Okay, we got it.
Paper. Looks like I won.
Damn it. So what are you gonna pick?
So, Sorry, it just clicked over. I went back and it swung the other way. It's okay, we got control. It's fine.
I guess ally?
We're playing against Tenmyoji. Do you have any reason to think he won't betray you?
I guess not.
Yeah. If he does, what does that make our BP?
We'd be down to, 1 point each. But that's not hopeless. I mean, sure, we'll be a little further away from the goal, but we've all got to do this, and all we've got to do is earn those points back.
And when will we do that?
Okay, well, I don't actually know. But it's pretty obvious that we'll be playing this game more than once. After all, we can't get to 9 BP if we don't.
10 seconds remain.
Oh my god, press the button!
Tenmyoji allied last time.
Okay, do you want to ally?
Yes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours. Now decide. Ally or betray?
He was solo and he allied.
3.
Okay, he is solo again.
1.
God damn it, Sigma, press the button!
He's also in a not a great state right now.
That is true, so we don't know.
That's very true. This is you.
Alright. In that last moment before the counter reached 0, I made my choice. Do you want to decide next time?
Yes, I do!
Alright. I know we just kind of said what we're probably going to say, but next time we will press that button.
Yes, that sounds great.
See you, folks.
Bye!